Hey Garth Gang, and welcome to a Path of Exile video for the upcoming League Sentinel 3.18. This is with some Heist Build updates based on the Baycast episode and the question and answers they had with Chris Wilson of GGG. The VOD can be found on Takecat's Twitch, and he's also uploaded the episode on YouTube, link down below. Based on the information in that podcast and the fact that they have moved Arch Nemesis mob modifiers to rares, I no longer believe my guide for level 59 to 60 endless heists is a viable league start build. If you want to, if you're planning to use it, go ahead. I won't stop you, but be advised, I don't think that's no longer viable because of the potential mob modifiers on rares. This is the first league I will not be league starting a heist build. I really want to have a bash end game for the first time since Heist League came out to us, so I'm not going to be able to test that build. Also, I probably wouldn't test that build anyway as a league start. I am going to be doing my own league start variant on Righteous Fire Inquisitor, and if you do wish to use a heist build, I would suggest using my other high level build, because I've been involved in lots of discussions on the TFT Discord server channel, heist discussion channel, and 59 to 60 is also probably not viable as a currency strategy. It's okay, it can kick out between 30 to 50 C per 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how quick you can do it and depending on how much investment you've got on your gear. But it means you have to get all the way through to Act 10 Katava, not kill him, then down level, and then your strategy starts. Again, I won't stop you doing it if you want to do that. However, based on the discussions in that channel, I am now, without testing that build myself, and I will get round to doing it probably around the second or third week of Sentinel League, but I firmly believe the better way to do it now is the normal endless heist, which is level 67 to 68. The strategy is exactly the same. The chaos recipe tool will still work. You can still do the chaos recipe, but you'll have a lot more benefit of doing getting those uniques, getting mapping, supplies to sell in bulk either on TFT or on normal trade avenues, and I just think it will be a better all round. The contracts that you are will be a lot more contracts, but it will also, the XP you'll be getting will be better for your rogues because they'll level up faster, so there's that as well. So that's what I believe in. I would look for builds that go around the 67 to 68. There's Heist is getting a lot more popular as a league strat now, so there's going to be tons of videos out there. If you want to use my Toxic Rain Raider, please do so. Use the high level Blue Point Farmer. I'll just bring it up on screen. Let me find the, there it is. So there's this one. The Google document with all this information is also linked below on the video. So this is the build in question, and this is the suggested gear. Now we also know from the Q&A that Ashes of the Star is, its availability has been nerfed, so I'm not sure if having an Ashes of the Stars on this build is the price of it. It's possibly going to be a lot more expensive this league. You can still run this build and aim to get Ashes of the Stars. Whilst you're waiting for that, probably look at which auras. I can't find the auras. Come on, Garth. Where's it? Oh, there they are. Auras to run in your 6 link. I would probably suggest dropping Vitality first, straight away. And then obviously, if you've got the, did we take the Vitality? Yeah, we take the gainer point there. After that, I would probably drop Grace. Did we take the Grace mana modifier? Yes, there, and that'll give you another point there, because then we're not running Grace either. Boom, and that'll save you a whole load of mana there, and also give you 2 points back to put in the build somewhere. This tree will work. I mean, all you do, I mean, this is the 59 to 60 level, so all you would do is just then follow, say, around about the level 70, and just not do the cluster and use these 3. I mean, you could do the cluster, it's not that many points off. What's that, about 4 points off if you don't kill Katava. There was also a discussion on whether killing Act 10 Katava, I mean, on the benefit side, you do get 2 extra passive points to put on your tree somewhere and invest, and that could be a lot of worth. However, you're then looking at gearing around the minus 30 resist across the board. So, and you do need at least a 0 chaos modifier, chaos res modifier on this build for the some of the tile sets that use the chaos dot damage, like the laboratory one. That's a ton of chaos dot damage, and if you don't have a positive chaos resist, even 1%, it could be difficult for survivability. I mean, you know, as a raider, we're not heavily invested in life really. This is, what are we on? Hold on, let's just match it up. So level 90, go into the items, that's 95, but it's only a couple of points. We're looking at level 90 plus, you're going to have 4k life, so it's not that much really on average. So yeah, it's a bit dodgy. It's entirely your personal choice. Do you kill Act 10 Katava and gain those extra 2 precious passive points, but suffer the minus 120 res across the board, because it's all the elementals and the chaos resist, so it's 30 times 4, 120, and then have to have issues re-gearing and possibly change the tree slightly? Or do you not kill him, not have the passives, and do that way? So there was an argument both sides. Some people would always go for killing him and getting the passives, because 2 passive points are worth. Others were like, no, it's going to be easier to gear on League Start because you're not having to trace that extra resist, mainly on the chaos. I mean, with just the minus 30 chaos, you pick up 2 amethyst rings. Even at their worst, it's gonna, what was it, 1326? You'll be minus 4%. So bless one or bless both of them and hope for good rolls. Both of those 20 plus. That's your chaos res, and in positives, which is 2 amethyst rings, which aren't that hard to come by. So your decision, you decide. This build will work, and then obviously once you finish Endless Heist, you can then go on to Blueprint Farmers with this build, and essentially this build can also map. I have got a 3.17 video where I do a T16 Alcongo Kirak mission. My memory serves, I think I died 2 or 3 times, but it was able to do it, and that was the whole point. Can it do a T16 map? Yes, it can, with some portal use, but you know, this is softcore. 6 portals is a defense mechanic. Oh dear. Right, so going away from that, as I said, that build is still will be viable. The level 59 to 60, both the variants of running Grace and Purity of Elements. I mean, if you are going to do it, please run the Purity of Elements version and not the Grace. It is going to be so much easier, especially with those new modifiers on the res. And we don't know if they're going to aura stack. So if you've got 2 or 3 different res behind the door, you open the door, are all their auras going to stack? If they do, that's one hell of a problem. if they don't, you know, how hard are they going to be, etc., etc. I mean, at that level, you're generally hitting phase run and running through them anyway, but just keep that in mind. So that's that covered. We've got the raider there. The raider with the mage blood variant is also in there for you. These are all on the Google sheet. The blueprint farmer, which is speed demon extraordinaire, always all about movement with some defensive skills in there, and a random damage skill in your 6-link weapon. So that one's also viable. They're all viable 3.18. Additionally, I have got a new build from Guitarholic, which is a Twitch user in the South African Twitch streamers channels, generally hanging out in Locahol's channel. Locahol is one of the organisers for Anomaly League. He also does many crafting videos of high tier, mirror tier gear, etc. He can be found on YouTube. I'll spot his channel down below. And this is a Scion build for Endless Heist. Now he has done a whole level tree here, up to 67, and then a level 90 variant for doing blueprints. And sorry, I don't know his gender identity. They never go into maps, so they level all the way through in Heist. They don't kill at 10 Katava, so they farm everything. I mean, they have put notes here on their strategy as well, on where to get the gems and things. It's a really neat, it's a really well put together path of building. And to stress, this is not mine. This is Guitarholic. Full credit goes to them. Items are all listed here. Skills are listed here. You start off with a two-handed weapon, and just before you start your heist setup, you switch to the claws. So all you've got to do is come up to your weapon choice, get your two-handed axe of whatever variant it is, and then once you get into heist, you swap out for the two claws, and you end up with 273% movement speed, which is quite stonky actually, giving it a Scion. Tree wise, that's the tree. It's all the leveling stuff here. I haven't play tested this, so I can't. On paper /POB, it looks amazing. The movement speed, the rares, it looks amazing. And what they do is they come down in the Scion tree, and I assume they've put in there which ones he's done, but they go for Berserker and then the Raider. So have they updated yet? They've even gone through and put in normal. So around at level 36 you're getting stats. At level 50 you go for your Raider, and then at level 67 you take the Berserker bit, and then you're into Heist. Guitarholic has said that they have done this for a few leagues, and on each league they do this. On day 3/4 they have the Headhunter, and then by day 6/7 they have a Mage Blood. Again, I haven't tested this theory. If this is still a viable strategy in 3.19, I will do it then. I will probably level one of these up near the end of the first month, just to test the build to see if it works. If you want to test it, by all means do so. Again, like I said, on paper it looks amazing. Guitarholic is going to be league starting this in 3.18 with Locahol. So, and I know Locahol will be streaming league start. So again, pop a follow on his Twitch channel, link down below for that. So that is the new, well, at least to me it's a new build. Yeah. As I said, all the links will be below in the Google Sheet. I'll bring it up on. Be wary, this is a white background Google document, so beware of flashbang. Incoming. Boom. Woof. That's bright. So here we go. We've got the most up-to-date farm cheat sheet. We've got the heist gear sheet as well. This is the Grace version of the 59 to 60. Again, like I said, I don't suggest you doing that. I haven't had time to record the video for all the purity of elements, but it is far better. So if you're going to go with the level 59 to 60 endless heist league start, please use the purity of elements. I'm not suggesting using the Grace. The Grace is inferior, but it is there as an option. That is more a, you've done your league start, you're looking to make some currency out of heist for yourself, solo southbound, and then that's where you would do this build here. That's the high level one. I've just been going through one. This is the Guitaraholic Scion endless heist build. You got the POB with the Mage Blood variant, which again I've never had a Mage Blood, so I've got no video. If I ever get one, there we go. And that's your contract and blueprint farmer with Speed Demon. That's the video to how to use the Chaos Recipe tool. It is still amazing. You can still use it at the level 67-68 variant. It still works. How to handle size if you're not used to it there. Dacon's video on how to farm. They have quoted they can get 7 exalts. This is on 3.17. Heist hasn't changed. I just want to note it that it is 3.17 and not 3.18 because we don't know. With all the new uniques coming out, the trees are going to be changed dramatically. Same with Spicy Sushi's video, and then there is a big Reddit post in broke down paragraphs on how someone earned their mirror in Heist. Let's get rid of that. There you go then, that's all done for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be doing another video once the Arch Nemesis League has ended, testing out some builds in standard, like the Grace one, and I'll try and get a Purity of Elements variant together and do a little video on that. So we'll see how it goes. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Have good fun on your league start. Check out Local Hole and Sniz, the other South African streamer I love watching. Their Twitch channels are below. Local Hole is where Guitaraholic hangs out a lot. So if you've got any questions about the Scion build, hopefully they will be able to answer them for you. See you in the next one.